What's up YouTube, it's Decklist TCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're checking out Iron Thorns EX in the Future Box deck with the Iron Crowns in there and the Baby Miraidon and all that good stuff. So let's see if Iron Thorns is more at home in this deck than its own 4-off archetype, the Quad Iron Thorns EX deck. We checked that out before, but today it's going to be a different take on Iron Thorns. Still one of the best abilities we can ask for, shutting down any rule box abilities from working, except for any future Pokemon. And you also have the Volt Cyclone to recycle some energies and put an energy from the Iron Thorns to the bench. And this is going to be a very cool video using, of course, the bunch of future Pokemon in this list. If you guys are excited for today's upload, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only requires one tiny second every time, and subscribe for more daily Pokemon TCG content so you can get more and more deck lists that are performing well over on the online circuit. So with that being said, let's check out what else is in this deck. We have, of course, Iron Crowns to boost our damage output with 20 more, so you can boost your future Pokemon, their attacks, so this guy can actually stop more damage than you might think. Even though you think like, oh, it's shut down except for any future Pokemon. That means future Pokemon still have abilities, which is super solid. We have Mew EX for some restart draw power, and there's also Iron Hands, which can take an additional prize card if you knock something out with the MPU very much. 2 copies of that in here. The Baby Miraidon also still part of the squad using peak acceleration, being able to accelerate energies instantly from the deck. And if you have, of course, a couple of Iron Crowns up on your field, you're going to be able to dish out a lot of damage with peak acceleration to knock out weak HP Pokemon. Think about Dreepy, think about Bidoof, etc. Think about Comfey. It's going to be fantastic. We have Electric Generator to power ourselves up on top of peak acceleration, so lots of energies will fly up on the board. 15 energies, so our generators will be more and more successful. We have Future Boost Energy Capsule for free retreat and 20 additional damage. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. You have a couple of Arven, you have a couple of Research, a bit of Iono, and then Boss's Orders, like the classic supporters in here, a bunch of energies, and then Nest Balls and Future Boost Energy Capsule to make sure that the deck works. So we're gonna be checking this out. If you guys are hyped, let me know. And also be sure to check out our sponsors that make the videos possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPDOS5 for 5% off. There's yourplaymat.com to create your own unique custom playmat. PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can get 5% off using the coupon ZAPDOSTCG. And cardmarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. And we have entered the game here with our Future Box. You might think, is this called Future Box because it's only playing Lightning type Pokemon? You can also call it I would say Future Iron Thorns box kind of thing, because this is what we're dealing with. So currently this is our setup. We have access to our entire squad. Who needs battle VIP passes when you have Techno Radar? And let's see if we're able to pull it off. We are going to be using Techno Radar, get our field full of future Pokemon, and maybe a big research on top of that. Maybe we can already knock out this Manaphy with peak acceleration, and that's going to be fantastic for sure. The Miraidon is, of course, not a lightning type, it is a dragon type, so we will need 2 Iron Crowns in play in order to knock out this little Manaphy. I don't even know what I'm up against, to be honest. I could knock out the Manaphy and then go for Amp. That could be a thing. We'll have to figure it out together. 15 energies in this list, and with, of course, the Arven. Oh, it looks like we're up against Gardevoir. That's actually a pretty interesting matchup. I would love to go for MP very much ASAP. There's, of course, a couple of heavy batons in this list as well. Only 2 Ralts appear. Okay. We do have the Town Store. I'm gonna go for a Techno Radar. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's take... We could also use Initialize, so they don't have access to Psychic Embrace. That could be really hilarious as well. But they could, of course, put Flutter Mane up front. So I think I'll just take Iron Crowns and Miraidon. And looks like all my Iron Hands are priced. Okay, that's gonna be really tricky. I don't play Hisuian Heavy Ball, so that's a very bad thing. Town Store will only help them out. I'll just attach energy here. Yeah, this is bad. Really, really bad. Town Store. Let's get the Future Boost Energy Capsule. I think in this scenario, it's probably better to go after a Ralts, right? So the best plan of action may be going for an Arven, and then Arven going for Prime Catcher. We can get another tool if need be, but We're not playing any Psychic Energy, so that's the main issue here. Yeah, we're gonna go Prime Catchering up one of the rolls. There we go. Saving the Techno Radar, I don't think I'll need more. Although, now that I think about it, I could set up one of these bad boys, right? Yeah, we can get 2 of them, but I only need 1. So for now, I'm just gonna power this one up and then go with that. Peak Acceleration, knocking out rolls, and then if they're not able to use their ability, maybe Flutter Mane is prized, that would be hilarious. Then the Iron Thorns can come itself into play. We have 1 Research in hand, which is fantastic. Iron Hands, summon. Yes, there we go. Iron Hands is here. Yeah, with 2 of them being prized, that was a little bit scary. If otherwise, I should have gone for like, I would have loved to use MP very much here, but it doesn't matter since I only took a 1 prize KO, which is great. In our discard pile, currently the Prime Catcher already. Gonna have to make sure we can save some of these Future Boost energy capsules, and they are gonna be using Town Store for the TM Evo, I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Only 1 Ralph's appearing. There's a Kirlia. Okay, we're gonna have some draw power. They need Buddy PAF, and if there's a couple of Ralph's prized, that's gonna be really painful for them. Like currently, we can also shut down any rule box ability with the Iron Thorns. That would actually is not too bad of a move, I would say. Artisan is gonna get themselves another Ralph's. Now the cool thing is with Iron Thorns, we can shut down the Psychic Embrace. So if they're not finding Flutter Mane, that's gonna be really, really huge. Because if we now knock out something like Manaphy, and if they don't have Flutter Mane up on their board, they're gonna have to like, maybe it's still gonna be alright. But if they have 2 Kirlia, they have both 2 retreat costs. That's the thing, right? TM Evo. Energy there. Iono, no Iono, no Arven. There's a boss's orders coming down on the Iron Crown. Okay, they're gonna try and stall. The cool thing is, I'm actually gonna try and KO the... Although getting more energies into play for Iron Hands is also good. We still have Electric Generator to make sure that happens. So I think attacking with Iron Thorns here seems to be the best plan of action. Because they both have a retreat cost of 2. So they will not be able to get Flutter Mane in the active position. And they've already wasted down their boss's orders. Okay, there is an Iono, which I don't need. I'll slap down this. And I'll go for a Professor's Research. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for. Like, we cannot get this guy out of the active, which is very bad. Gonna have to just attach here. Yeah, this is bad. It's seemingly bad. And also this Artisan still lurking around there. This scheme really paid off for them with the Artisan. Yeah, that's bad. Really, really bad news for us. We can also not get rid of this. Heavy Baton also works on the Iron Thorns, by the way. Yeah, I'll wait. Ah, dang. Iron Crown's being stuck in the active. But they still need to find a lot of energies. Or actually, they have 2 energies in the discard pile. They could technically get Drifloon out already. Then they have 3. Draw some more with Kirlia. They could get the KO here. But little do they know is that we also come packed with a Lost Vacuum, which can really significantly help here. Monkey Dory. Darkness energy onto the Monkey Dory does not work out. There's an Iono. Oh yeah, a Gardevoir EX can actually one-shot here. Dang, that's huge. Pokegear for Boss. Boss does seem like a nice option to have. And yeah, the Gardevoir able to use Monkey Dory here. That's gonna be super tricky. We cannot use Iron Hands either. We also don't have the way to one-shot Gardevoir EX. Yeah, that one turn really helped them out significantly. There's the retreat. I'm gonna have to like KO all these weak HP Pokemon time and time again. Monkey Dory will still remain in play. They can put 30 damage from the Gardevoir onto us, meaning they can get the one shot, which is annoying. And we don't have ways to one shot here. Okay, that is incredibly scary, but the Gardevoir only slaps 190, so if we can get rid of the Monkey Dory here, that would be great. Or get rid of their draw power. Yeah, let's go with that, so they cannot use their ability. More stuff coming. Gonna be an attachment over here. I don't know if we need any of these other resources. Techno Radar. Could get another Miraidon up. I don't think they will hit after Miraidons, but with Scream Tail that could be a possibility. How many Iron Crowns? We need to slap so much damage, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out, but maybe just these two, just to make sure. But you can still get trapped though. We could still get trapped. I think I'll just take one of these. More damage output, I suppose. Poke Gear, no boss, so it's gonna have to be the research. Okay, we have generators. Could take 3 prize cards on this, that would be huge. Vacuum in here as well. Okay, so generator, 1 additional energy. They've already used boss and they're ahead in prizes, so I think our bench is safe for now. And they can also not one-shot because of Monkey Dory right there. Currently slapping 180, and then they're going to be healing 30 is 180. That means 130 remaining means we can one-shot with MP very much, which is incredible. Here we go. Volt Cyclone. They can also not power up another Pokemon because they need to slap down Flutter Mane, and if they retreat to Flutter Mane, they can only attack with Flutter Mane, which is great. Okay, if we can amp the Gardevoir, we can take 3 prize cards, but then we will need to amp again, which seems pretty much impossible. But if they don't run Flutter Mane, they cannot use Gardevoir their ability. So if they don't even have Flutter Mane, that would be great. There's a Curlia. They still have Artisan. If Flutter Mane is prized, that would be huge. At this point, they cannot one-shot. But afterwards, they will be able to do it with Monkey Dory if they will be able to get Flutter Mane up in the mix. There's an Iono coming. As to be expected. Maybe I should have equipped that Future Boost Energy Capsule right there. But we have another one, it's fine. But I did plan on attacking with it regardless. Soon Heavy Ball is gone. Interesting. Artisan is 100% gonna be the Flutter Mane, right? No, it's Drifloon. What? Well, maybe they can counter catch her afterwards and then still do their shenanigans. More refinements coming. Yeah, that one turn that we got boss stalled was kind of annoying. Boss and Iono back in the deck. They retreat to a Drifloon, but they cannot use their ability. Bravery Charm? What? Yeah. They can use the Adrenaline Brain, but they are still stuck here with this situation. Okay. Generators. What are we gonna do now? We can attach here, take 2 prize cards on the Drifloon. 2 prize cards on the Drifloon. That's actually not bad. Then they can still reuse their abilities once again. But if we knock this guy out with the Iron Thorns, let's just Generator first. We get 1 energy, that's fine. Can get 1 energy here. If we knock this out and they don't have boss, they cannot use any of their abilities, but they can still attach retreat into Flutter Mane, but then only Flutter Mane will be able to attack. This is actually not a bad idea. put the Future Boost Energy Capsule here. And at this point we are slapping 200. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna research. There's a vacuum here as well. Slap down the Mew, but the Mew can get knocked out, but everything can get knocked out because of Monkey Dory, right? So at this point, can have some Iono protection, heavy baton, and I think I'm not gonna go with the Iron Hands. Yeah, this seems fine. They're not able to use their ability. They need Boss's Orders. Yeah, let's put one energy over here so we can always retreat. Everything has a retreat cost of 0 or nothing. Alright, Iron Thorns still here. Gardevoir not being... They promote Curlia with a 2 retreat cost. Let's go. Yeah, that was actually... they didn't know that the initialization ability shut down the entire Gardevoir ability. So if they don't push it out of the active now... There's a Flutter Mane, but it's a little bit late to the party. I was expecting the Flutter Mane earlier. How many Boss's Orders do we have access to? 2 of them. Sure. If none of them are prized. There's an unfair stamp. Luckily, Mew already part of the plan here. Arven. Arven is no boss, unfortunately. Now we're gonna have to retreat into Iron Hands, take 2 prize cards, and then gust up this Gardevoir. Because next turn, or maybe they're now trying to find Boss's Orders. They now have Boss's Orders, that would be huge. They did have, but they only have 1 boss in their list, right? They did use Unfair Stamp, all the cards got reshuffled in, they used Curlia. Maybe the boss is still on the bottom of the deck. If that's the case, we have dodged the bullet and showcased the power of initialization of the Iron Thorns. There's an Arven, that's no Boss's Orders, Counter Catcher does not work, we're equal in price trade. This is fantastic. So we can amp the Curlia and then knock out Gardevoir EX, unless they then go for a classic Turo play, which is, and they have Counter Catcher, but that's not working out currently. Maybe the best plan of action is bossing up Flutter Mane and knocking it out. But then they can still boss or use Counter Catcher to then activate their abilities. That's kind of annoying. Anything on the field currently cannot one-shot us. Yeah, they keep on healing. The Iron Thorns is in a very scary position currently. Yeah, if they keep on healing that, that's going to be annoying, because currently it's going to heal to 120. There we need to slap for 200, which we can with the Iron Hands. Go with that and hope they don't have Turo, right? That's what we need to aim for currently. Yeah, Mew EX also shut down currently, but we can activate it. We can retreat here. Arven. There's still a vacuum, by the way. But vacuum can also work if they want to go for the big one shot with something, then we can use vacuum. So I think I'll take these. Yeah, I could put it here, I suppose. Yeah, this is fine. Restart. There's a boss. It's getting scary. Amp you very much. Boom, take 2 prize cards. Gardevoir is up in the open. Oof, Iron Hands, energy, all that good stuff. They did use Unfair Stamp already, so the energies will flood down to another Pokemon. That could be Mew EX, and then Mew EX can copy paste the Miracle Force for 190 for the KO, because they're gonna heal 30 We're gonna have 120 HP remaining, so we're gonna attack with Mew EX, most likely. Or we can vacuum and slap. It's also an option. Depends on what they do. They probably will Iono here, but they cannot Iono and use Boss. Actually, they cannot use Iono. Yeah, there's an Iono. And use Turo, that's what I meant. They cannot use Iono or Turo, so now we will need to... there's Boss already. Yeah, Mew EX will KO Gardevoir EX. That's gonna be the thing that's gonna happen here. So Iron Thorns really helping out, shutting down the Psychic Embrace, and that's super powerful. If like Fluttermane is prized, you automatically need... They have only Bulbasaurs and Counter Catchers. I guess they still can gust around Iron Thorns, but in this situation, it did showcase that the ability is super strong. So there are a couple of win outs. We could have vacuumed and slapped, or in this scenario, we are simply gonna go for Bulbasaurs and we're gonna attack with, because this guy only slaps 180, and 180 is still not enough if they heal 30 with the Adrenaline. Or they can also heal Drifloon, so it's not, they're not gonna heal Drifloon. They're gonna have to heal Gardevoir, but it's gonna have to be Mew EX that's gonna be taking the KO there. 120, you have 190 HP remaining. Maybe, yeah, the Mew EX there was definitely a great thing, because we're gonna get knocked out. We're gonna get energies onto Mew EX, and then we're gonna boss up Gardevoir and copy paste the attack right there, because otherwise we don't get enough damage output. Let's go. How many times have you Iono'd somebody into Boss's orders? Let me know in the comments down below. Here comes the powerful genome hacking for a wonderful 190. And that's the exact number I needed to hit in order to knock out Gardevoir EX. So the numbers work out, and we got away with a dub. Even though it looks a little bit grimy right there, they boss stalled us a little bit, but the deck is still wonderful. And the Iron Thorns, and against specific archetypes, think about Lugia. You're instantly winning if they're not playing Fluttermane. You're just way too quick for them. Unless they like gust around it and then do all that stuff. But typically Lugia decks need to use Research or Carmine to get those Archeops in that discard pile, and that's not what's gonna happen when you're playing Future Thorns, because yeah, they will get them in a discard pile, but they won't be able to use the Summoning Star, and by the time they want to use it, it's already too late. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Iron Thorns. Is it gonna be a card that still needs some evaluation and the correct deck list can work out here and there? Or is it, yeah, gonna be underrated? I wonder what's gonna happen at NEIC tomorrow. I am super excited to be watching at home, and that's gonna be a very crazy thing, because most of that meta will converge into our Worlds meta. The only, like, the Fabled, I don't know what the set is called, like Fabled something. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. International sets. It is called Shrouded Fable. Yeah, that's what it was. Shrouded Fable. Yeah, that set doesn't contain all that much. I will still do a set review on those cards as well. So you're probably gonna get that hopefully tomorrow when the video is done. But for now, let's enjoy Iron Thorns in all its finest glory. The opponent will go first. The cool thing is, like, with these Miraidons, you have a one prize bait stick. What is this? And that's what you get, right? Yo, nothing I can do with this hand. The top deck will need to be... Oh, it's another Guardy. Sure. We have Townster, but it's not going to be doing anything. Ralt. Another Guardy. Guardy's super popular currently, so... This Iron Thorns deck might be pretty good, but they can still slowly manual attach. But our hand, we need to top deck Arven or something, or Research or Iono. Iono probably would be the preferred card I would love. Slap down Future, boost energy capital, use Town Store, get the Town Store. Yeah, because something like a Miraidon will not be. A Techno Radar I'll also be satisfied with. Techno Radar, Arven, Research, give me any of those. An attachment going onto the rolls, and that's where it ends. Okay, sure. Rolls against the world. Vacuum. That's not doing anything. Cannot get a Town Store remix, otherwise they're gonna TM Evo. I cannot allow that. Slapping this down. Do we attach an energy just in case they... Ah, man. What? Nah, I'm not using Town Star. I don't like them using TM Evo right there. We still need an additional turn. There's a Curlia. TM Evo goes down the drain. Are they gonna Iono? They're gonna refine. Maybe their hand is full of Iono. I just hope it. Please have all Ionos. Because if they're just gonna pass, yeah. They're not gonna use anything. Iron Thorns, that's interesting. Here we go. Well, at least we are buying some time with... If we draw a generator, we can start using this. If they have Gardevoir EX, they can start sniping stuff. So I think it's better going for this strategy. Yeah! There you go. They can still retreat into Flutter Mane if they have Flutter Mane. But yeah, we are having the pile of bricks currently. Hopefully Iron Thorns can keep ourselves in a position where we can buy enough time. They did have a lot of Ionos. They want to slap them down. A lot of buddy PAF and shenanigans. 2 more rolls. Yeah, that's fine. No Flutter Mane in sight. Maybe Flutter Mane is prized. That would be the dream. TM Evo. That's more scary though. Darkness Energy, that means they cannot slap us. So there's that. So they can have all the Curlias in the world. At one point they might have, if Boss is priced and Flutter Mane is priced, we still have a shot. But it's not looking great. We need a top deck. And now since they have used TM Evo, I can now use TM my Town Store. More of these. Town Store or not. If we use Town Store, what good is it gonna be? I'll wait. I have time, it's fine. We can also put a heavy baton on these Iron Thorns. They also have a retreat cost of 4. Also, at one point, they might just boss Iron Crown, set their field full of energies, and then Iron Thorns can knock out the Pokemon that is planning to knock out Iron Crowns. And at this point, they cannot slap down Monkey Dory and the Flutter Mane. So at least we have that going for us. Yeah, more Ionos hitting the discard pile. That's what I thought. Like 2 Ionos. We are slapping 160. We have the vacuum though, so either way they need boss. 27 cards left in deck. 20 if we think I combine 33 cards that they don't have access to, 6 prize cards, 27 cards. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Iron Thorns, saving time, even if they have Gardevoir EX. Mimikyu? Yeah, I can wait with, and they can also manually start attaching to these Mimikyus. That's funky, man. But we do have Arven. It's time. Arven time. Let's get Techno Radar, or we can also get Prime Catcher Knockout. Then they're gonna be going again with these cards, so it's gonna have to be this. We have Town Store as well, so might as well get this. Okay. Now we put this over here. These cards are actually pretty great. But at one point we're gonna have to go. These are pretty great. I'll wait. I'll just get rid of this Techno Radar, Iron Crowns, and Miraidon. That turns itself into 80. That means it's a KO, but then they're gonna have Counter Catcher and all that stuff available to them. Yeah, it's the only option I have currently. Start taking prize cards, I assume. This one, this one, this one. Retreat. And I could put the heavy baton onto something. Let's go here. 2 of these. And Let's KO Mimikyu. All right. One, two. Well, at least we can attack with Iron Thorns with vacuum capabilities. There's a 1 prizer up front, but they have so much draw power. Oh, wait, you have a research. Research. Could that set up an Iron Hands? We will need to set up an Iron Hands at one point. We have burned 1, 2, 3, 6 energies already. We have 9 energies remaining. 37 cards left in deck. Setting up an Iron Hands could happen. I don't want to get rid of my vacuum though. Yeah, we were a little bit slow to the party. They technically could. They're not gonna Iono since there's 2 of them there. They could have Counter Catcher though with an Arven. And then, or they can go Scream Tail with a big charm, go for the 220 as well. Yeah, if we lose a couple of energies here, that would be crazy. Yeah, that Mimikyu was annoying. But if they put all the energies on one target, and if we're able to attack again with Iron Thorns, then they are back where they stranded. Ultra Ball. Is that Guardi EX? Guardi EX with a Monkey Dory can get there, but the Darkness energy is already in the discard pile, which is great. Yeah, it's more difficult than I imagined against Gardevoir. At least we have all of these. We can put a Heavy Baton onto an Iron Thorns right there. And then hopefully vacuum something. They could also just slap with Guardi EX in the active and then Turo that away later. But yeah, we can slap with an Iron Thorns as well then. All the Curlios have been used. They're gonna be evolving the one on the bench, making me think they're attacking with Drifloon? Do they have Counter Catcher? That's the main question. And they still have access to Counter Catchers and Ball Orders, meaning Iron Thorns might not be enough. There's a Drifloon. They need to set it up first, and then they can Gust. Because if they do it the other way around, they can no longer use Psychic Embrace. So there's that. Bravery Charm. Can vacuum. Psychic Embrace. Vacuum Knockout into Slap. 6. 7. Okay, I'm expecting a Gust currently. We do have Vacuum, so we can be equal in price trade eventually. They're putting 1 energy onto the Guardi EX as well, which is not a lot. Because if we attack again with Iron Thorns, there's going to be a big problem. They have the Counter Catcher, okay. That makes sense. We will have to put Heavy Baton on here and hope we are able to attack here. Another attachment there, so they can use the attack, even though Iron Thorns could potentially attack here. Depends on what they promote though. Okay. Let's start off with a Vacuum. Heavy Baton, well, that saves my Town Store search. I'm sorry, Drifloon, you're knocked out! Ooh, there we go, Vacuum KO, love to see it. We love to see it. Another energy. Not what I wanted. What? We could put an energy on. Oh, they're actually promoting Scream Tail. It's gonna be way too hard to. I'll just attach here. Heavy Baton there. Research. There's a generator, alright. We can. This one can get knocked out with Gardevoir, so I'm not gonna slap that down quite yet. Even though if we go down to 3 prize cards, they would still need to have balls. Scream Tail will be gone. Nest Ball, Iron Hands. Let's see where we end up here. We can Nest Ball for an Iron Crowns so that we can actually KO with this guy. I think I'll Generator. Ooh, a lot of energies. That's crazy. 1 here, 1 there. Could put the 1 prizer Miraidon, but this actually shuts down their abilities. gonna be putting a Future Boost Energy Capsule. We can retreat here. And then we put Future Boost Energy Capsule here just in case they want to do some funky stuff. How many Future Boost Energy Capsules in here? Should we save it? That's the question, right? If we put Mew EX here, they can boss, get a KO. But then again, if Heavy Baton activates, we get energies here, we can MP very much, but we don't have boss's orders, so this is a tricky question. I'll save all of these resources, I suppose, put Future Energy Boost Capsule here. I want to slap down Mew, but I'm afraid that they're gonna gust it up and then we will lose the prize trade. So currently they would need another Drifloon and another Drifloon's in the discard pile. Screamtail will be in the discard pile. There's a Bravery Charm in the Lost Zone. I think I'll go for it. Could be the wrong play, but let's go for it. And we already get an energy right here. Let's go. There's a boss's orders already in hand. They can Iono us. They can, but they cannot use their ability, right? Maybe the Heavy Baton is a little bit too crazy. They can start two-shotting, I suppose. Now, two-shotting is great. We need 3 prize cards. They need 4. If we slap down Mew EX, their win out was just boss and counter catcher. Right now, they have a whole lot more stuff to think about. We could slap with Iron Thorns and then amp it for 3 prize cards. That is a win condition. For sure. We've done it before. But yeah, I never thought like with breaking so much in the early phase that we would still have an additional close game. They will need to retreat into, yeah, they cannot one-shot unless they gust. That's the thing. Artisan. We don't have an additional vacuum. It's gonna be 1. We've already used it. 3 prize cards remaining between us and our victory. If they now one-shot, that's the thing, right? Even if they get a Drifloon and they retreat, they cannot use it. They need gusts in order to make it happen. They've already burned 1 counter catcher. If they're playing 2, and if it's not priced, they can Arven for it. Counter catcher Iron Hands. Knock that out with... That can only happen with Drifloon, and then we're in the same situation where most energies are in the discard pile, and then we promote Iron Thorns again, and we go right there. Currently, we have not played any Ionos. We do play 2. Okay, there's that boss. Boss trapping is legit. Fluttermane already as the protection. And an unfair stamp. Okay, that could put us in a very bad position. We have boss, but that's where it ends. Okay, they can just slap it. This is not great. 1 Future Boost Energy Capsule. 1, 2, 3. We do play 4. If there's not 1 prize, we need Arven. Maybe I should have slapped down Mew EX. But yeah, if I slapped down Mew EX, well, I would have lost regardless because of the fact that they can now take 2 prize cards. Now we have an additional Hopium turn, I would say. Yeah. We probably were unfair stamped here. Or they're gonna go for the one-shot. They had the one-shot regardless. They had the one-shot regardless. Okay. Okay. It's gonna have to be top deck. Maybe I should have. The Mew EX would have been gone regardless. It would have been gone regardless. Now we're trapped. We need to top deck Mew. Like, let's see here. What do we have access to? Prime Catcher. Oof. Prime Catcher would be nice. But Prime Catcher is not... Yeah, Prime Catcher would be nice to be fair. Prime Catcher and Future Boost Energy Capsule. So that could get us Pokegear, Research, Arven, Iono, any of those cards. Will it work? It's time for Mew EX. We could boss already, but then we cannot use Arven. You see where we're having problems with this. Restart! Attack! Techno Radar, it's not what you want to see. 6 energies in play, 1 energy in the discard pile. Everything has a retreat cost of 1. Maybe there's an energy priced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's... I can try, right? I can try. Let's take this one. Sure. Yeah, we Techno Radar. We have no cards. We could get cards, but we don't want them. Okay, I hope that there's 2 energies prized here. And like 1, 2, 3, that's 6 psychic energies. Probably has 1 darkness energy remaining, but that's where it ends. Maybe they have Turo. Turo needs to be prized. I think most Guardi lists are actually playing 8 energies, if I recall, or if I am not completely... Yeah, they play around 9 energies and stuff. Arven, do they have more energies? That's 6 psychics. Do they have enough? Cresselia. 2 energies, okay, they do have enough. Okay, that's like they're playing 7 psychics and 2 darkness. So the trapping part did not work, unfortunately. Do they have Turo as well? Yeah, well, at this point, all the energies are divided. Two energies, yeah, this is this is bad. Okay, and our Mew EX also got slapped away, and there's still 2 psychic energies in the discard pile. Another win condition could be we boss up Kirlia. Do we still have balls left? Yeah, 1. We boss up Kirlia and try to deck them out because we promote Iron Thorns. Yo, they just win because of Monkey Dory here. That's crazy! 4 prize card turn. I didn't even see that coming. Yeah, Gardevoir, it's tricky. We were 50-50 up against Gardevoir, but that boss trap actually it was not that. The problem with this game was that we were bricking. And we were still very close of closing off the game. Okay, enough Guardies already. We want this actually initialize ability I want to see against other decks. Please give us anything else, anything that is not Gardevoir, and then I'll be happy. Future Thorns is what we call the deck currently. When you set up, it's great, but when you don't, it goes wrong very quickly. Tails. Do we want to go first or second with the deck? Probably second. What? The opponent has full control over here. Yeah, these Guardian matchups were really something else, alright. Come on, give us... What else is there great? I'll give us a Lugia, come on. I dare ya. The opponent will go first. Is it Lugia? We start with an Iron card. This is actually not bad, going second. Instantly having free retreat, instantly having Techno Radar, research, even Prime Catcher capabilities. A Char Cadet. That looks like an Arceus deck. Okay, they probably play Maximum Belt. We cannot slap 220. Can we amp this? That would be crazy. Techno Radar, getting Iron Hands up in the mix. And then going for a Electric Generator. But we can only get 2. So the Arven needs to become... Well, we can knock out this guy with Arm Press if we get 3 Iron Crowns into play. Yowza. So what is the best plan of action? Going for Techno Radar. You can also KO this Bidoof. Depends on if... yeah, it really depends on if Prime Catcher is in the deck and if we can land 2 energies from a generator. Because if we can Arm Press 160, we just need 3 modifiers. That's easy peasy. Okay, first of all, Techno Radar. Get 2 Iron Crowns, also an Iron Hands. Prime Catcher is in there. But we can have Prime Catcher and Generator, right? That's the main issue here currently. We will have to get this guy. Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns, yeah. Why am I keep on forgetting about Iron Thorns? They cannot use Arceus VSTAR with that. That would be hilarious. Yeah. I think I'll go with this and this. This one. This one. We then go for an Arven. Getting the Generator. The tool cards can become Heavy Baton, I suppose. I'm not going to be using that quite often here. Maybe just one of these. And then we can discard one of these. We can get Miraidon, Iron Crown. Yeah. Let's test out this. More damage, the merrier. I can also set up an Iron Hands here. Okay, go with that. Slap this down. Go for a Generator. No energies. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it. It's gonna have to be Miraidon here against the world, unfortunately. Retreat. And yeah, that's too silly. Do knock out the Chark at that though. 1, 2. An Iron Hands or an Iron Thorns. Iron Hands, Gusting, and Prime Catcher seems always super great. I'll just put it here. Yeah, not what I was looking for. Another Iron Hands. How do we do this? Currently, we are not able to knock out Arceus. We could have also promoted Iron Thorns. I would have loved that. Then they will not be able to use Arceus VSTAR. They will be trapped. There will nothing they could do. But now they have Star Birth. They could DTE Boss, Maximum Belt, something like that. Then we're in a huge amount of trouble. I hope Maximum Belt is prized though. DTE. Research. Alright. That's fine. Not the worst. They're gonna have to slap through a little baby Miraidon. Delphox. We currently slap 200. With the help of another Iron Crown, we can actually one-shot that. Now it actually has 190. We already one-shot regardless. We need to find the Prime Catcher to knock it out. Okay, Delphox preparing itself. Sure, we cannot get to that humongous HP. There's a Generator. Let's go. 2 energies. At least that's nice. This one. This one. I'm gonna slap down another Iron Hands, and I'm gonna research into no Prime Catcher, unfortunately. Yeah, that's so silly. Attachment here. They at one point will attack with the Delphox though. Yeah, at this point, no energies in the discard pile. Let's save the vacuum for later. That has a Heavy Baton here. Nest Ball. Here. I'm not gonna slap down Mew EX because they can simply gust it. Is that a problem though? I don't think that's a problem. If they want to do it, they can. Generator, nothing. Retreat. And an arm press for 200. Let's go. Okay, we can amp this one for 3 prizes and then KO Delphox. That's pretty much what's gonna happen here. They need to KO 3 Pokemon, we need to KO 2 Pokemon. Yeah. Legacy Energy! No, that screws up our plan entirely. It really does. Who the hell plays Legacy Energy and Arceus? Well, at least they cannot one-shot, they don't play Maximum Belt, but still. That's ridiculous. We can also Mew EX and then 120, 120, I guess. That's research. You're probably playing Radiant Zard as well here. But Radiant Zard can get amped, so it can get amped. Look at that go. Legacy Energy, I've never imagined. We can still, yeah, amp this for 2. Sucks. And then amp this for 2. Like, they have to attack, they don't get the one shot. We need to like maybe amp Charcadet first. They have so many energies. The Delphox can attack twice. Okay, attach here. Currently in the discard pile, lots of stuff. I think we could vacuum here. It's just 1 energy, that's fine. Don't need more. I'll vacuum away this. And then I will restart. Nothing that I need. Iono. More generators. Let's go. They're not working out, are they? Sure. Thank you very much. Through the Legacy Energy, it's gonna be minus 1 prize card plus 1 prize card equals just 2 prize cards. Hey. And now we're gonna have to arm press a Delphox. There's only 1 Charcadet, I suppose. We did Iono them. There's a B-Barrel though. Magma Basin returns. Nest Ball. Another Charcadet, maybe? Maybe Radiant Heatran. Do we have another Iono? Yeah. All of our generators are gone though, so we will need to arm press. Monkey Dory? Yeah, they're trying to gust or something and then KO with Monkey Dory afterwards, right? And Armarouge as well. So this setup is kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. How do we fix this? Monkey Dory is kind of an annoying thing to deal with. But it needs a Darkness Energy first. More Arceus VSTARs emerging from the deck. They have 4 of them, so it's a 4-4 line. That's pretty crazy. What is this? They're playing Iron Hands. This deck. It's crazy. Okay. Damaging themselves. Magical Fire. Who are they gonna target? Yeah, it's gonna have to be the active, so the energies we... Now that I think about it... 120, 120, right? Inspect the board. Inspect the board. If we 120 and 120, the only thing we need to deal with... This is actually funny. We can actually get rid of... Put 120 to the active, and that's not what we want. Yeah. 1 here. Mew. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be this. Here is the Mew. Attachment. Oh, we don't need the attachment here, to be honest. We're gonna retreat. Arm press for 200. Set this guy up. Nest Ball. Don't need anything else, to be honest. Just gonna set up another one of these. Techno Radar. Get rid of this that we don't need. And Restart is also not necessary. We can Arven already, but they're probably gonna Iono, right? We could Arven already for cards that we don't want, like we don't want this, we don't want... Actually, now that I think about it, I just take this and this. Yeah, they just concede. They just concede. They see the writings on the wall for this situation. So yeah, that's how the deck operates. Iron Thorns sometimes can shut down entire situations, but it only works when the generators are landing successfully. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. Only requires one tiny second every time and does help out the channel tremendously. Go check out our sponsors that make the videos possible and subscribe for more daily Pokemon TCG videos. If you're looking for sleeves, binders, and deck boxes, Dragon Shield has your back. Your playmat to create your own unique custom playmat. Pokemon Store for TCG Live code card needs. They have promo codes as well as Twilight Masquerade up on stock, and cardmarket.com for European players to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.